The timeline inside the disappearance of Savannah Guthrie's mother. Welcome to Weekly True Crime News, Mama. I'm Patty, breaking down the facts so you don't have to. For quick updates, check the shorts. For full case coverage, stay here. Like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for getting us to 400 subscribers. Let's get into it. The search for Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy Guthrie, remains active as authorities continue investigating what they now describe as a criminal case. The Pima County Sheriff's Department began an urgent search for the 84-year-old on February 1st, one day after she was last seen. During a press briefing on February 2nd, Sheriff Chris Nanos confirmed that the investigation had shifted from a missing person search to a criminal inquiry after deputies encountered troubling conditions inside Nancy's Arizona home. Quote, "This is an elderly woman with physical health challenges who depends on daily medication. If she goes without it for more than 24 hours, the consequences could be fatal. We're urging anyone with information to come forward. We need help, not another tragic outcome," end quote, Nanos said. In a February 3rd interview with NBC's Today Show, Nanos described the case as a race against time, adding that investigators are hopeful the opportunity to rescue Nancy has not passed. Here is a detailed timeline of events surrounding Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. January 31st, approximately 9:30 p.m., Nancy Guthrie was last seen at her home near East Skyline Drive and North Campbell Avenue in the Catalina Foothills area north of Tucson, Arizona. February 1st, around noon, Nancy was reported missing after a friend noticed she failed to attend church services. That concern led the friend to contact one of Nancy's adult children. After family members visited her home and observed alarming conditions, they contacted 911. Sheriff Nanos later said the scene immediately stood out to responding deputies based on what they observed upon arrival. February 1st, Savannah Guthrie did not appear on the Today Show. Her co-anchor Craig Melvin opened the broadcast by sharing a statement from the Guthrie family thanking the public for their prayers and urging anyone with information to contact authorities. February 1st, the Sheriff's Department officially classified Nancy as a vulnerable adult. Authorities noted she does not suffer from cognitive impairment, but does experience physical limitations and requires daily medication to survive. Savannah's colleague Jenna Bush Hager later confirmed that Nancy's medication is critical to her health. February 2nd, during a press conference, Sheriff Nanos announced the case was now being handled as a crime. Investigators said evidence suggested Nancy did not leave her home voluntarily and was of sound mind at the time of her disappearance. February 2nd, Savannah addressed the situation directly on Instagram, sharing a post asking followers to pray for her mother's safe return. She described Nancy as a woman of deep faith and asked supporters to unite in hope and prayer. February 2nd, law enforcement confirmed that biological DNA evidence had been recovered from Nancy's home and submitted for laboratory testing. While officials did not describe the evidence in detail, they confirmed it belonged to Nancy. February 2nd, Sheriff Nanos shared that the Guthrie family was devastated but leaning on one another as the investigation continued. February 3rd, authorities announced a reward of up to $2,500 for information related to Nancy's disappearance and urged the public to submit tips anonymously through Crime Stoppers or official apps and hotlines. February 3rd, NBC confirmed that Savannah would step away from coverage of the 2026 Winter Olympics opening ceremony to remain with her family during the search. February 3rd, a source shared that what appeared to be blood was found outside Nancy's home, along with signs that a Ring doorbell camera had been removed. Authorities declined to comment on the evidence, and it remains unclear whose blood was discovered. February 4th, in an interview airing on the Today Show, Sheriff Nanos said investigators still believe Nancy is alive. He emphasized that tips from the public remain critical and are being shared with federal partners, including the FBI, as the search continues. Those are the confirmed facts as they stand. Thanks for watching Weekly True Crime News, Mama, your source for weekly true crime news and updates. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next case update. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing your insights. Until next time, stay informed, stay aware, and stay curious.